Hello everybody. My mind is full. I've been working really hard lately and I haven't been able to make too many videos, so when I am able to make my opinion videos, I guess I should, and I just ranted on about USA and how wonderful they are and who's going to save the world from the USA. Well, my favorite subject is China, and I fell in love with that country back in 2007 when I first went there, September 26, 2007. So, but, they came out with the new Huawei 60 Mate. I think.
Huawei, you can say you use a
Well, okay, yeah, well, they came out with a new Huawei 60 Mate. I think that's what it's called. And I've had this phone here. My wife just passed it to me here. And I've had this phone here now for 5 or 6 years, and it's the Huawei P20 PRO. And I in my machine, this thing's been abused, it's been dropped. My partner actually had one, and he drove over it, and he can't look at the screen or anything. It's pretty mangled up, but it'll still turn on, but now I can't buy the new Huawei 60 Mate or Mate 60. I can't buy that in Canada because they've outlawed the Huawei phones for years now, and they stopped selling these ones here years ago. And I love this phone. The pictures it takes is just unbelievable. The Northern Lights pictures, I got a collection of them, like unbelievable. And I've always wanted to make like just a still picture video on all the Northern Lights, but I think it would be interesting for 10 people, and I don't know, but they're beautiful Northern Lights pictures. All right, on. Lots of sirens here all the time. But anyway, yeah, so the new Huawei phone, the Mate 60 Mate, you can't buy that here in Canada, and it's now it's a 5G phone. And what the USA government did is they stopped, they sanctioned China so that they couldn't buy the small little computer chip that they need to make a lot of things, including the new Huawei phone. And so what China did, they've invested a lot of time and everything like that, and they developed their own chip. It's a little bit bigger than what the States has, but it still does the 5G job. Now what sanctioning China does is just makes China stronger. They weren't allowed on the space station, so they built their own space station, and now they're up there, and the USA is probably going to prolong their space station just so that China's not the only one up there. They have done everything because China is getting close to being, USA and China are getting pretty close right now to being an economic leader of the world. And what the China's done is they've gone around the world, and with their Belt and Road Initiative and they're helping countries. They're building bridges, like in Africa. I was talking there in another video, I was talking about USA having all of their military bases in Africa, but they're there to protect their investment. They're there to protect the mines and everything that they're there for. They're not there for any other reason than money. But China's been in Africa, and they made hospitals, they've made roads, they've made bridges, they've made trains. And not only China, they've gone around the world in many different countries, and they helped them out with this Belt and Road Initiative. And so that was 10 years ago that started, and they're celebrating their 10-year anniversary here right away. And they have spent just about $1 trillion on countries, South America, and around, all over the place. They spent close to $1 trillion improving the world. China's only gone around helping other countries, and that's what I was saying in my old video there. what has USA really done to help other countries? Well, that's all China does. You know, and China has gotten to where it is today without invading anybody. They have not gone to war with anybody. They haven't invaded anybody. They kept their nose out of everybody's business. Yeah, they've got to where they are today without invading a single country. They've done it peacefully. They have dug their country, you know, over 800 million people out of poverty in the last 40 years, whatever. You know, when I was in China back in 2007, it looks a world different now. Like they've done so much in the last 15 years, you know, and that's why my wife and I are so excited to go back there soon. And but yeah, you know, and everything that USA does to slow China down, it just makes China stronger, because China will just adapt. They'll find their own way to make their 5G chip, which they have. You know, and other countries that have worked with China, they've just gotten stronger. But now other countries, that the USA is making countries avoid China, sanction China, like Europe, and they're going through their biggest down, you know, the prices are going high, and you know, Germany's getting, it used to be a really strong country, now it's not so strong. Just inflation, the cost of everything is just so high. So you can't stop China, you know, and I've made a video before, you can't stop China, and it's just proven over and over again. You know, they're the biggest electric car company. They go around the world just helping people. I don't know, it's just yeah, it is what it is. So, and like I say, my wife and I are really excited to go to China here soon. So, and yeah, you can't stop China, and they've done it all peacefully, and they just want to help people, not like the States, who just want to go out and dominate people, and they don't want their empire to crumble. And you know, just think of it, if China and USA actually worked together, how beautiful the world could, you know, become. You know, instead of fighting each other all the time and trying to create conflict, why not create peace? Thank you. You know, instead of fighting each other, why not work together and create peace and do everything peacefully, and putting all that money that they're using for war and make it for good. So I don't know, that's all I got for now. These kind of screwed me up there for a little bit, got my rhythm out of rhythm there. So anyway, so thanks for watching. If you like my video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and Zaijian, we'll see you next time. This is my Huawei P20 Pro phone that I've had for 5 to 6 years now. So
5 or 6 years.
This is my Huawei P20 Pro phone that I've had for 5 to 6 years now. It takes awesome pictures. I've dropped it 1 million times in my machine. It just keeps on working. I've never had a phone this good, and they quit selling them in Canada years ago, and now I can't get the new Huawei Mate 60 phone. They don't sell that one in here in Canada either, so I'll probably buy one in China eventually, I don't know. But if I bring it back here to Canada, I probably won't be able to put Google on it. So